Hi guys, in this video I'm going to explain you how to work with swatches, okay? So in this activity, in this digital worksheet, we have this work of art or this artwork. And this artwork is made up of these tiny objects, okay? So we have like the background, we can have a table over here, and then we have each different fruit. Here at the bottom, I have different squares, and each one of them is labeled with the name of the elements that we have here on our work. Now, how are we going to color this? Very simple. I can click on one of the elements, and as you can see, the color picker gets active. Now, if you don't see your toolbar like this, it means you have the basic one. So you have to go to Window, choose Toolbars, and pick the Advanced toolbar, okay? That is very important. Now, when you click on an object, we can see the options to change the color. The first one is the fill, okay? And if I click on this one, it's the stroke. So I can change the color for the fill or the stroke. As you can see, since I have here the color panel already active, I can move these sliders to change the color of my object, okay? This is with the color panel. Where can you find the color panel? In Window, of course. Now, another thing you can do besides using the color panel is to double click in this square and then pick a color for that object, okay? You have a slider here to pick a hue. Hue is the base color, okay? And here you can find 4 different color systems: the HSV, the RGB, the hexadecimal, and the CMYK. If you have a specific value of a color, this is the place to put it, okay? Once you pick that color, I will choose yellow. I will click OK. You can see how that color changed, okay? That is the second option to change the color of an object. If we go to Properties panel, we can see the size here, the position, the angle of rotation, the flipping options of my object, okay? And in the part of appearance, if I double click, I can see also another type of color picker or color panel. And here you have all these different swatches, okay? A swatch is like a sample of a color. So you can choose from one of these preset colors, or again, you can open the color panel or the color picker, okay? So I think I'll pick that one. Now, if I want a color, I am going to press Alt and use my scroll to zoom in. Remember, you can also use your navigator panel for that. If I want to paint or color this entire banana, I would have to click here, go to Properties, and pick the same yellow, okay? But it will take forever to do that. A great way to do it is to click on one object, then press Shift. Shift will allow me to pick more than one object at the same time, okay? So again, I will click in here, press Shift, keep it pressed, and then we click on these different objects. Now, then I'll click in Properties, go to Fill, and choose a color for that banana. That is pretty simple to color, right? But if I want to color all of these bananas, I would have to repeat the process. I would have to click, press Shift, and then color all of my bananas. But what if, when I finish my work, I realized that the color of my bananas is just too bright and I want a different color? Then I would have to repeat the process all over again, and it will take me a lot of time. So instead of doing that, to avoid doing that, what we have here in Illustrator are swatches. Remember, swatches are like samples of colors. Imagine that here in this same document, I have this artboard with this artwork, and then I have a logo, and then I have some other things that are going to use the same color. If I make a change in one of the elements, then I would have to change all of the rest. but it will take me a lot of time. So what do we use? Swatches. So let me show you how swatches work. I will click here in this square, okay? I will go to Properties, Fill, and choose one of these colors. Or again, I can double click in the color picker and choose a color. I will pick that ugly yellow and then click OK. This is the color, okay? But I want to apply this color to all of my bananas. So I go to Properties, click in this Fill option, and then in this three-lined menu, we have the option New Swatch, or I can click in this button, New Swatch. You choose. This dialog box appears, this menu, and in the swatch name, I will put bananas, okay? You will choose your color here. You can even change it from here, and then click OK. Now, as you can see in here, these are regular colors, but this one that has this little triangle in the lower right corner is a swatch. That's how you differentiate a swatch from the rest of the colors. Now, if I leave my cursor on top of it, we can even see the name that we put, okay? So this will be the color for my bananas. Now, I'm going to click in here because I want to create a folder where I'm going to storage all of the colors for this artwork. So I will click in here and I will put fruits and then click OK. And as you can see, that swatch that I created immediately goes to this folder, okay? If you want to delete one, you click in it and then you click here on Delete Swatch, and you get rid of that swatch, okay? It's already part of my folder. Now, I want to color my banana with this swatch. So I will press Shift, keep it pressed, and continue adding to my selection all of the elements of my banana, like so. Okay, so once I have all the colors set, I will go to Fill and pick this swatch, okay? Now, that was very simple, but again, if I don't like the color, in this case it's too dull, and I want to change all of them, imagine having to do the process all over again. So, what I created here, let me click on this square, what I created here in my swatches will help me to recolor my artwork faster. So I am going to double click in that color swatch so the swatch options can open. Then I can change the color of my yellow or the tone of my yellow. If I click in preview, you will be able to see how all of the elements that are created with the same swatch change, okay? So this way I can recolor different objects from my artwork super fast, okay? Really fast. Faster than if I press Shift and select them all and then pick another color. This is what swatches are used for, okay? To recolor your artwork in a much more efficient and fast way. So what are you going to do in this assignment? The first step before you start coloring, you will click in here, you will go to your color picker, you will set a color for that specific object, in this case my apple, and then I will click OK. You will go to the Fill options, either click in here or in the three-line menu, and you will create a new swatch and rename it Apple. And then you will click OK. Once you have all of your swatches, then you will proceed to color your entire artwork. In this case, I will press Shift to select all of the parts here of my apple, and then I will go to Fill and click on that swatch to recolor it, okay? You will drag that swatch, drag it so it is stored on the same fruit folder, okay? Now, there are different elements that I did not make square to convert them into swatches, like the leaves and different elements, okay? So what you're going to do is to set your swatches and then color your entire artwork. If instead of having your background of having it of just one color. You want to add more, go crazy, go nuts, go ahead, practice, 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 okay? This is totally up to you. So I hope you understood this topic, and if you didn't, please tell me if you have a question, okay? Thank you.